Imagine this situation. You can relax on your millionaire yacht drinking the most expensive wines and drinks that exist, or traveling to all corners of the world enjoying the day like there is no tomorrow. And literally you lose billions of dollars, even more than half of your billion-dollar fortune in a few weeks. This is what happened recently to Russian billionaires, known as oligarchs. This huge financial break in the pockets of billionaires started from the day that Russia decided to invade Ukraine, a country totally free and independent. But do you want to know why this happened and what will the future of Russia and the oligarchs look like? So stay with me until the end of this video. My name is Gabriel and welcome to the Swift Economy channel. There is a simple phrase that we have heard since childhood that is the most absolute truth. There are no acts without consequences, and some acts have gigantic consequences. And this is very clear between the current conflict between Russia and Ukraine. This invasion towards the capital of the Ukrainian country is making the Russian population suffer with several sanctions that are being applied in the country. Hundreds of gigantic stores and companies left the country due to these sanctions. This is already doing a lot of damage to the Russian economy, but it will have even greater consequences over time. This is also reflected in the 21 richest people in Russia, who in this period of conflict have already lost more than $84 billion. This is taking into account that on the first day of the invasion there was a brutal loss of $39 billion. Shortly after this event, the stock exchange in the Russian capital fell by 50% in a few hours. Afraid of the consequences being even greater, the Russian stock exchange temporarily closed its trading for a few days. But that hasn't stopped billionaires from continuing to lose money, as the companies of these oligarchs are listed on stock exchanges in several other countries. The billionaire who has lost the most money so far is Vagit Alekbarov, chairman of the board of directors of the oil company Lukoil. He has lost $14 billion this year, which is 60% of his wealth, and that is alarmingly large. Today he has an estimated fortune of $8.8 billion. The company plummeted 80% on the London Stock Exchange. Another tycoon is also taking huge losses. His name is Vladimir Potanin, known as one of Russia's richest men. He lost $6.2 billion and now has a net worth of $24.7 billion. Potanin is chairman of mining company Norilsk Nickel, which has dropped 56% on the London Stock Exchange. Iskandar Makhmudov, president of mining company Ural, is no longer part of Bloomberg's list of billionaires. Bloomberg is a technology and data company that provides information to the financial market and operational news agency around the world. The truth is, this is affecting the oligarchs whether they like it or not. The whole world is seeing what is happening with this conflict between countries, but each country speaks its version of this conflict, even though the versions are totally different from each other. So clearly the oligarchs have decided to side with Putin in this conflict, at least for a while. But there are some of those super rich who are not in favor of Putin, and he spoke his mind about it. One of them is the banker Oleg Tinkov. Tinkov also lost a mountain of money to the war. Tinkov is the founder of digital bank Tinkoff, and its shares are traded on the London Stock Exchange. His words are as follows: "Innocent people are dying in Ukraine now, every day. This is unthinkable and unacceptable. States should spend money on treating people, on research to fight cancer and not on war," said the businessman, who is currently undergoing cancer treatment. What steps are being taken to track the oligarchs' money? Countries all over the world are moving to block all the assets of Russian oligarchs, so several urgent measures have been taken and they are being very effective. The US is assembling a new task force called Kleptocapture to clamp down on the finances of Russia's oligarchs. It will be administered by the Department of Justice and is intended to seize property obtained through wrongful conduct. The UK government has taken steps to increase the use of so-called unexplained wealth orders, UWOs, a type of court order that requires people to provide details on where they obtained the funds used to purchase assets in the UK. The UK also abandoned its Golden Visa scheme, which gave residency rights to wealthy foreigners who invested large amounts of money in the country. Malta, another favorite tax haven for Russian oligarchs, has also scrapped its own Golden Passport scheme, which allowed billionaires to buy citizenship. Cyprus and Bulgaria scrapped their Golden Passport schemes in 2020. In addition to all these fiscal and financial blockades that are being applied to billionaires, several other sanctions are still being applied. One is that the yachts and mansions they own on European or American territory will be completely confiscated by the government. Finally, as was said at the beginning of the video, every action has its reaction. And it seems that the sanctions on the billionaires' empire are being bitterly felt by them. After all, they can't do anything but just watch the consequences of this war. After all, war affects everyone in a horrible way, even the most powerful. If you liked the video, leave your like to continue helping our channel to grow and keep posting new videos like this every day. And of course, to receive these videos, subscribe to the channel. Let's leave 2 more videos on the channel so you don't just keep this video. Thank you very much for watching, a big hug, and until the next video.